We're kicking off before and then going to current present time as well. Like, you know, gonna ask you some maintenance questions. Like, I mean, well, this one's easy though. Um, when the campaign ended for like the hero of the Drow, that one, for the Plane Watchers, when you split up from Viaje and you swore you'd find like them again and meet up with everyone again, and then just sworn, fully devoted yourself to Cholth. What happened in the following weeks after with Vorten, do you think? What do you um did you have any plans with him? What, did he stick around in the city for a bit, in the cities for a bit, or did he immediately go to that plan, going to the I'll pull up the map. Like, did he immediately follow the pink pathway?
Oh, Vorten?
Yeah.
Like after we landed, pretty much after where we ended, right? You saying?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Pretty much, he's got his new crew, 3 man. What's his name? Alton,
Yeah.
and Servian. And he's rocking with his crew, going straight for the pink plan. And then
All right.
all those
So you didn't
things.
you didn't hang around in the cities for a bit, try and get more people, or
Uh, because I didn't trust them. That's why.
yeah. I mean, you don't really trust these ones with you at the moment as well, anyway, right?
Yeah, I never trust anyone, but like these guys are useful. They seem like they want to come. So I'm like, okay. Like even with my brothers, like from the past crew, I didn't trust them anyway, but like it's just drow life. Like that's the basics. Like if you
Correct. Yeah.
trust, then you're stupid.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
You're
there's
an
something wrong with you.
unbelievable man. Yeah.
So like I was
Yeah.
expecting to be back. I was expecting to get backstabbed by anybody, and so it is. The way of Cholth or the chaos is. I take it just as just normal, everyday praises to Cholth if I get backstabbed because of the more chaos, right?
Yeah. You're absolutely right. I
So
mean,
that's why
it's
I don't really react to it like angrily. I'm like, yeah, bound to happen.
yeah,
Fuck me
it's
over, but
everyday life. Like, yeah, if yeah, he didn't die because of that too, and
yeah,
next time we'll just kill them anyway. No problem.
yeah.
Uh, yeah, if you need to.
So
But yeah,
just chilling with my
I'm
party of 3, and we've just been traveling, and I've just been trying to teach them the ropes, and slowly training them by giving them all the stuff to carry. I have a big chest of an
that's the
egg
way.
with an egg in it. I got my doggo following me still, I think. If not, I'll
Yeah,
just summon it again.
yeah, you
Mm.
can summon it anytime, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh wait, I got greater steed, so I'll probably get a better one.
You'll get for your greatest steed. Honestly, you are the epitome of what is known to, at least known to the worshippers of Choth, as the model soldier, the model drow. Although exiled, you held on to the truest of your ways, killed off a significant amount of the true enemies of the drow as well, the surface folk. And last but not least, technically, you were betrayed quite often by three of your brothers, going against Cholth itself towards Escadora, by Viaje, and eventually by Earlnet, by just leaving everything behind. You're on your own. You're walking this lonely path, but you've never felt lonely. The last time, the last time you could think of when you were alone was back at like the training grounds, the training forests, where there was like a whole bunch of like Fey energies, but it was Drow controlled. So they sent their young there to train. You had met it was Celia, Carla, one of us C name sort of Alistar, that girl, and after that fight, you had all been just resting for a bit, and it felt strange. You this when you were least connected with Cholth, when you went to that Elysium place and desecrated it, and coming back and even just around that region, that was the only time you had felt lonely. So you're feeling you're starting. I mean, you're not.
And
You're not.
recently too, right? Because you said I
Yeah.
got cut off.
Yeah. You're not. You you thought you were cut off. I made you believe that, as friendly too. But
Yeah.
as per the basis and the truest essence of a follower of Choth, are you not always being watched? Especially if you're the one being betrayed by her. You have that thought in your mind, and you're like, "Am I special?" Oh. And one of these days, just coming across like this beach here, and you tell the other two to they can have like a 1 hour rest after their 38 hour hike. um, you, uh, you look at them, not that weak. They can manage. They're just exhausted. They're at like 4 points of exhaustion. They need a rest, so that's fine. You rest there for a bit. Maybe you diverge a bit instead of an hour, maybe a full day. 2 days of rest. Spar with them a little, keep them active, keep yourself active. You find like a bunch of Sahagan sea creatures that try and like raid your camp, and then realize, yeah, they don't. You're not one to be messed with at all. Savage savage folk from what seems to be the surrounding area, the ones that weren't killed off by the Drow, seem to be prowling the area, but up to you whether or not you want to go and purge them. They don't seem to be bothering you.
Are they savage folk like humanoids?
They seem savage folk. Yeah, humanoids, savage folk.
Of course I kill it. If they're in my reach, I'm not gonna stress like overreaching, you know?
Oh, well, yeah. Do you go out of your way to hunt them down, or do you just defend? There's no incorrect answer. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'll go. Like if I got those other two with me, so I'll like walk up and I'll get those other two to like flank.
Yeah, pretty much. They don't do much. They're more scared of the two that are flanking, so naturally they'd come to you.
Yeah.
Biggest mistake of their lives. The hunting party quickly dispatched, and you. Vorten's not dumb anymore. Oh, he was never dumb to begin with, but he's not dumb.
He's smarter
You let
now.
one live. Yeah. You let one live. Chase him. They lead him back to the camp, and you slaughter the camp with no problem. And then finally, the man that that had led you to them, you slaughter him as well. It's a good day. The third day, a lot of killing, a lot of blood. And as you flick off the blood off of the Millennium Rapier, something strange begins to happen. The blood pools. All of the blood begins to pool into the center of the village. And you see, and now it's confirmed to you. You're instilled with this massive amount of confidence. You were never alone all this time. But not because you had, these slaves with you. Not because you had these temporary companions. Not because you were under, the temporary contract of another Drow kingdom. Nor were you with your brothers. You weren't alone because Cholth has been with you all this time. Testing you, playing with you. It doesn't matter. She's watching. And you've always been tributing. You've always been giving to her. And you've always been dedicating And now that you've fully dedicated yourself, maybe the other two watch in horror, but you wouldn't have noticed, as much of your blood begins to seep out from your eyes and your ears and your nose and your mouth. But you don't notice. You don't see anything apart from the beautiful visage of what looks to be, from the blood pooling, just this small golden key that seems to be floating towards your hand. And when you clutch it, everything fades for a moment. The other two, they would have seen something horrible. They would have seen a massive amount of blood loss all of a sudden from all the past wounds that have been cut on you, slashed on you, punctured into you. All of them have just opened. Scars become wounds. Wounds become windows to the flesh and bone. It's disgusting. It's grotesque. But you're pretty fine. You clutch the key, and you think to yourself, yeah, you want to meet her. You want to meet your god. You want to meet Cholth. And as you're brought to this realm, this normally inaccessible, strongest of the dark gods, not dark gods, strongest of the what's a good title for them? They're not technically dark gods. Strongest of the perceived to be evil gods of your realm. Clutching itself, just mere stars, maybe not even a star away, but just looming over the horizon of the prime material world. Now that you visited here, you can see the world where you come from. You recognize these surface regions. You recognize these fields of green and mountain and whatnot from even here. And then you realize your god is very powerful and also very close. As looking up from what looks to be the blackened, darkened aspect, the hidden moon of Cholth, a mortal has stepped onto it once again in over 1,000 years. Vorten, welcome to the hidden moon. Welcome to the realm of Cholth.
Oh shit.
And this is a strange realm. You don't feel poisoned, you don't even feel blessed, even though it's meant to be Cholth's realm. But you see everything. You see the astral sea clearer, you see the stars around you, you see the prime material plane, you see a layer over the prime material plane shifting. Every now and then, green, purple, green, purple. Yeah, the shadow fell in the Fae. The two mirroring planes of the prime material plane. Huh. That looks good. But nothing as beautiful as the realm of Cholth. And you start to walk. You pick a direction and you hope she'll meet you. And as you walk, the expanse sort of flattens out. But your eyes adjust quickly. It's not the expanse that's flattening out. You're not like cresting over a hill and then walking straight. No, your eyes are only adjusting now properly, while you can only see the astral sea very clearer, and the rest of the ground around you couldn't see. No, it's not because there wasn't any stars over it that way. It was just still mostly ground, or whatever this passes for ground. When you walk, and your eyes adjust to this darkness, you realize Cholth's moon, the hidden moon. It's not just any moon. As you walk and walk and walk, Chalth's realm, as far as you can see, it's just a blackened expanse of another world. As far as your eye can see, with what little the stars are lighting up the distant horizon, you're looking at a you're looking at a planet that could be even bigger than Edirach.
Oh,
And you smile to yourself and you think, damn, this is all of Chalth. In the distances, there are different landmarks. There seems to be a strange city-like scape where there's lights off into the distance. Spine-like towers protrude. That's off in the horizon. Somewhat closer is what looks to be, when your eyes adjust, you thought it was just a splotch in the astral sea, but it is a tower in a magnitude you've not seen before. Well, you actually have seen once. Reminds you of the Eye of Mother, over by where Tyvan Alishtar is, just an island away. And looking at it in the distance, you felt pride. You felt, yeah, that's what the Drow could do if they could like put their heads into it. And you felt accomplished. Looking at this, you feel reverence. Like every time you look at it, you feel like the need to kneel and just like bow your head in respect. It's a overwhelming looming tower, and you do it. All right. And as you do it, you hear a voice in your head, and it's a matronly, heavenly for you, voice. Stand, champion. Walk to the tower. We have much to discuss.
I do as she says. I stand up and I trudge along.
Alright. As you walk
big
along.
Smile.
Yeah. With a big smile. You walk and you feel as if you can't see what you're walking on. It's just jet black something. But you feel like it's ground. The texture remains to be the same as ground. And as you walk on over, it's it becomes clouded. It becomes less jet black, and it becomes just more clouded gray dust. And you feel as if your foot is about to fall through, and you hesitate a little bit, but then you put one foot forward and still ground again. And then you feel yourself lifted, and as the cloud lifts you, Son Goku style, a black cloud that just like soars across the sky and zooms you towards the tower. Eventually, you'll come towards the tower, and yeah. If the Eye of Mother was an impressive structure, this is imposing in its own way. The metals around are as black as night, matching the realm of the realm of Chalth. And it's at this vantage point you can now see more of the planets, and you can see distant figures in the distance. You've heard of the folk say that the most devout followers, the absolute, the strongest of the dark bishops and matron mothers of Chalth, are able to call upon these creatures and summon them. As you see titanic driders just off in the distance, roaring, fighting each other, dying, coming back. Just a constant state of carnage in the black lands of Chalth.
I like show some respect to it. Like I don't know, not bow my head or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you bow your head. If you kneel, you might like fall off the cloud.
Nah, I wouldn't kneel to that.
Right.
I'll just be like do like a sign of Chalth or something with my fist or something and salute.
It is just a nod of the head, like you acknowledge off into the distance as they do that. The Driders themselves probably, don't know that you're even here, but
Yeah,
they
yeah.
keep on fighting. You reach the top of the tower, and it's like if you ever seen Lord of the Rings, it's just like the top of Saruman's tower.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. So but it's like just like cut in half, so there's no like a gazebo style roofing. There's just spikes and spines protruding out of it, and these blackened spines the clouds take you to, and it just like disperses. You fall and you slide down one of the spines, uncontrollably so, and then you get stood up immediately by some sort of strange telekinetic power.
I tried never to yell like out loud. It'll be like,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah,
Hmm? Huh? But I try never to yell.
yeah. It's just a brief whoop, whoop, and then
Yeah.
that's it. Because it's just a slide, and then you hit the ground, and then you stand back up. And there you see on top of the tower, what looks to be um made of red and black metals, intertwining, sort of like as if like watching a river flow through the table itself, but it's not blood. It's like this strange mana, like flowing arcane wind. A grand sort of dining table, oval shaped, sits there, and on that dining table sits an empty chair of an obsidian throne, and on the other head of it, another obsidian throne of the same make, except this time it has red sort of what looks to be liquid. It seems to seep from its um, handles. The handles themselves, as the blood seeps down to the ground, it evaporates and it quickly turns into a mist that hangs over at the back and then just goes back into what looks to be the spined figure. Sorry, the spined back of this chair. As the mist sort of rests there, it turns into what looks to be blood again, and it repeats. But most impressive of it all is the figure, the creature that sits on that sits on the blood mist throne. As you see what looks to be a female figure, ancient drow, and not ancient. The figure ever shifts, ever ages slowly and rapidly, and changes again. Sometimes a baby face even, which is a bit disconcerting. But it sort of shifts as it looks at you, as this creature looks at you, and then it shifts, and there's a bit of like that movie glitch moment when the face rapidly changes, and then you see a figure closely resembling to your mother, but not quite. Is this more like mature, beautiful drow woman now takes her form, but what she's wearing stays the same. These jet black robes that seem to drape onto the floor, and when it hits the floor, it seems to merge with the floor. And whenever she shifts and moves, the floor itself underneath her seems to shift and move. She has her chin rested on both of her hands, and then when you make any sort of movement, she rests her hands near her chests instead, onto the table, and she smiles and she says, "Welcome, my champion."
Oh, so when she says champion, I go, oh, it must be low. Oh, Chol. And I like slowly do, like go down to one knee, like my goddess. And I like bow my head.
As as you kneel and bow your head, her head doesn't move, and her eyes just like look at you. These gleaming, now like orange reddish eyes seem to burn like like strong coals. that refuse to turn into embers. She blinks once, and you see now what looks to be like that blood key that seems to that brought you here seems to float towards her fingers, and she grasps it. She takes a look at it, and she says, "Hmm. And how did you find your way to this item that defies reality?"
I don't look up, and I just speak like that, and I'll be like saying, after slaying a few, what was it again?
Just
savages.
savage folk.
After slaying a savage folk village, blood started to form in the middle of the village, and there came the key. Then I went to grab it, and of course I only have you in my thoughts, as I am still trying to reach your last task you gave to me to free the Drow hero. My goddess.
She twirls the key around her hands, and it slowly floats back towards you. And she just says,
I grab it.
"Why, my. I appreciate that all that I am is all that your thoughts are. However, I did not call for you here. Yet your will was strong enough to use this reality-bending item and will yourself towards here. Normally, there is punishment for that," she says. She's still like not looking towards you, but her eyes are just looking down towards you, like she's looking down at like some sort of pet or insect even. And she just says, "Normally there's punishment."
I smile
punishment
to myself.
Eternal servitude here in my realm. To walk the hidden moon, for your existence to be eventually forgotten, yet to walk alongside me. But I don't think, she says as she starts to smile, I don't think it should be fit for someone like you. No, you'd want that, wouldn't you?
I am unworthy.
You jest, or you lie, but I sense some forthrightness to that statement. You do not lower yourself to the levels of degeneracy or debauchery or cruelty as some of my most esteemed champions. Yet, all three are present within you. You hold nearly undying loyalty towards my cause. You follow my tenets, adhere to my teachings. And each time you have not expected a reward. What drives you, Vorten Margoth?
Damn.
Yeah. It's a goddess. Of course. She's right, you know? You never, like, wavered once. She's impressed. But at the same time, she's confused. You could easily have betrayed... It goes through your head. You could easily have betrayed Charles at any moment. And she would have been fine with it.
Yeah.
It's the thing she sort of promotes, because it gets you stronger. And it gets her stronger because people betray. But, you know, she said something else in me. Why are you so undyingly loyal to her? What is driving you?
Well, in my life, everyone failed me. As a drow, it is but normal to be betrayed by everyone. To be betrayed by everyone else, I gain nothing. To be betrayed by you, I gain power.
She chuckles a bit, and it's just this reverberation. And you swear in the distance, you see the closest of the Titanic Driders actually stop what they're doing and they look towards the tower as if they can hear her laughing. And then she just says, I am the lesser of your two evils. I'm fine with that. Tell me truthfully, I am not like the other gods, where I can detect lies. She says her eyes begin to turn red though. Like no longer coals, but like just pure red like pupils in like a jet black sort of a flesh.
Lutz doesn't see because he's still looking down at him.
Okay, alright.
He's been hit down, one knee down the whole time.
Good to know. And she says, she keeps that up though, and she says, I cannot freely grant boons, for you see, I have achieved divine power, but I am not made of the same cloth as the other gods. Don't get me wrong though. Don't start losing your faith in me because of these words. I am still a goddess, and I'm the strongest of the lower caste, the ill-watched, the ones who deem us evil. I am the strongest of those goddesses. No mere mortal, not even the strongest of your mages in your world, drow or not, can access this realm. So keep that in mind when I say, well done, Vorten.
Thank you.
Well done. Although I take it, although I am not all-seeing, and there's many of you to keep track of, you call yourself by another name now. Who are you?
Well, after your blessing, you gave me much power. And so I took the title of Zithael. Zithael.
Vorten Zithael.
Please, only you call me by that, so I know that it is you talking to me, and I cannot be betrayed by anyone else if they call me that, because only you know it.
She smiles, and then she just says, chin up, Zithael. You look up.
I look up.
As you look up into her eyes, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit. Boom. +7, 25. It's probably fail.
25? Not for this one. No, success. But it's a good thing it was a 25.
Do I feel
There-
that something happens or?
There's different successes. Indeed, you do. You feel you're paralyzed, Vorten.
Oh,
You can only look at her.
I'm still
Okay, sorry?
paralyzed. Paralyzed from passing.
Oh yes. Like I said, there's different stages of the passing.
Okay.
There's true failure though. That is, yeah. You don't
But I
have that.
do feel something, eh? That
You do feel something.
Can
Yep.
I like
Yeah.
still talk?
You can.
I'll like say apologies, my goddess. Shall I freely accept you? Shall I freely like fail?
she actually laughs. No, that was more of a test to see. What do you mortals call it? She looks away and then you stop being paralyzed, and she looks out into the horizon.
Damn. I'm like, damn. Okay.
To gauge your will, she looks towards you again, and she looks down on you as if, like, yeah, a pet and an insect, not looking directly at you.
Yeah. Now I see it.
Yeah. And then now you realize why she hasn't been, like, looking at you directly. More or less because she is Cholth. Everything is beneath her. But at the same time, to look directly at her can spell, if you weren't willful enough, can spell the end of your life.
Yeah. I'll put my head back down.
Yeah. You realize that, yeah. You put your head back down here, and she just smiles.
I'm like,
and
not worthy,
continues
no.
looking at you. Yeah. And she says, "Don't worry, you've passed. Should I accidentally cut you from existence, I'll mend you together. Although I'd be a little bit more disappointed should I have to do that. Tell
I
me,
keep my head down.
tell me, Vorten. You do not wish to be betrayed, unless it's by me. Yet, it happens to you. On more than one occasion, it seems. I can smell the stench of consistent betrayal on you. It's a lovely scent. Although it's not a musk you should wear always. You are a budding flower of mine. A champion. But I want you to do something more. Retrieve not for me the Drow hero anymore. I do not need her. Consider that request nullified.
Oh,
Plenty of my firstborn have been rampaging on the world already. My most devout follower, enraged. The sight of our safe haven of Drow destroyed in but an instant. The final pieces of the top brass that worship me are finally waging war into the surface world. She then smiles and says, Vorten, if you
yes.
truly believe yourself to be a champion, nay, a harbinger, a messenger of Cholth, you will do upon me the biggest betrayal since Escadora, she says, smiling. And then she gets up from the throne and she walks steps coming in closer. And your head is down, but you can see her feet. And just like fades into like jet black. It fades into the floor, and like it looks like it sticks into the floor, and then it comes back up again, like some sort of weird like video game glitch. And then she stops above you, and then she whispers in your ear. Kill them all. Kill the Drow kings and queens. And then her visage fades into what feels to be like a wind, and then it sort of like shifts over to your other ear, and then she says, "Find them all. Betray your own kind, even if it means betraying me, and I will grant you powers that could rival that of gods."
Goddess.
And then she appears behind you, and then it's as if her cloak is like just gently caressing your cheek, and then she says, "Yes, Vorten?"
You want me to betray the leader, specifically the leaders, or like all Drow?
Interpret it as however you wish. I'd like to see you create waves. My people, excuse me, our people have been too complacent. The carnage must go on. We need to turn that surface into killing fields. And you can feel like the subtle seething fury behind those words. And then when she feels angry, you feel angry as well. And as she walks away, you feel like that gentle caress of the cloak fade away as well. But you don't feel the connection lost. You can now feel the connection to Choth again, but even stronger than before.
Yeah. I have one more request. One request. I feel like you're gonna leave.
I am not. Don't worry. Although I find it amusing that. Oh well. Don't let me keep you. Speak. What's your request?
I have a. I did have an idea. I came across this despicable, disgusting piece of trash. What's creature? I think it's called an illithid outer brain or something, some fluid. I my wizard that is with me, Servium, he has let me know that this is really very strong creature, and it could cause destruction amongst pretty much. It could take over the planet, I guess. It's very dangerous. I was thinking of letting it go in some town for you in honor of you, but I was thinking better that maybe I know I do not have the power, but you do. I was thinking, what's it called? Forgive me, what's it called? Like, I don't want to overstep my boundaries, I guess, that kind of word.
Yeah. And she just holds up a hand and she just says, "You beseech me for blessing this."
Yes, I'd like if you could bless it and take control of it, so that whatever havoc it causes is to you. All the souls that die and that are being consumed or controlled by it is controlled by you, not by this
She lifts up
This creature.
she lifts up the jar, and it just it like the telekinetic power takes it off your hands.
Oh, Serbian has got it. But could it like miraculously disappear?
Yeah, it could have miraculously just been with you. Sure.
Okay.
It's well, this is the Illithid Elder Brain Fluid that was for 8 points, right?
Yeah.
Yep, and you're the one that paid for it.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I can miraculously come here. Sure. She takes it. Takes a look at it. The jar opens and it's just this viscous purple, dark purple liquid.
And this
She
other
looks
creature,
inside
this
and
egg
she
as well.
smiles.
I'll like quickly just take this egg out.
What's the egg?
This is the egg that we came across under the water when we were traveling with like the Drow boys. The Drow hero crew, you know, with Viahe and the low level guys. And we came across. You remember?
I do remember. Yes.
Okay. That egg.
Don't worry, that egg is that's a Sahagan egg.
What's that? Like just a normal gay
Fish
creature.
man.
God damn.
I'll
still give it to you anyway. Still give it. I don't know what it was.
She takes one look at it and she just smirks. Huh. Interesting. And then she looks at the brain fluid again.
Yeah, I do not know what that egg is, but hopefully it can come in use for you.
Oh, keep it. It'll be a nice surprise. She winks, and as she winks, the egg, in which previously had like it was just cold, definitely dead, but you don't know that. You didn't know that. Vorten may be smart, but like you didn't actually realize it was a dead egg all this time. Now there's some warmth to the egg.
Oh shit!
And then, out of your periphery, she hovers a hand onto the brain fluid, and you watch as she gets Cholth just gets a simple black metal dagger, and she just cuts the palm of her hand, and some of the blood sprays onto the jet black ground, and you watch as the blood like mutates into like some sort of flesh, screams, and then just dies off.
Yeah.
Some of that blood drips onto the brain fluid, and there's like no discernible effect. And then she closes it, and then she telekinetically hands it back to you, and her wound seems to have already healed. You can now put into inventory God-tainted Elder Brain Fluid.
Sweet.
And then she just says, my powers, like I said, do not deal in the way Divine would. But I will help you with creative uses for this. What if you were to use that same divine energy to resurrect such a creature? And such a creature was under the heavy influence of such unbending loyalty towards me. Oh, an elder brain fluid to betray all elder brains. All the illithids will wage war onto the primaterial plane. All of them will come across the astral sea just to put this one down. It will be amazing. But of course, she puts a finger up. You need a catalyst, don't you? You need something to resurrect this, to wake it up. What better ways and power than to put into the defiling pools of the mouth of Mother? She smiles. her eyes are gentle, like glowing blue this time, and seems safe to look at her now.
I guess I look.
Yeah. As you look towards her, she like gives a hand gesture of stand up.
Stand up.
Yeah, she just gestures. All this land, but honestly, no real entertainment here. I will tether to you for a while and I will watch. It is not to be your next task, but perhaps part of it. If you truly wish to sow chaos into this world, simply find a way to dump the elder brain fluid into the mouth of Mother. And everything will do the rest. I'll remind you. It's quite literally the sacred pools of Cholth. She wants you to just dump it into there.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just be like, I'll do like a salute kind of, the salute. And I'll just be like,
you salute, then
will
about
be
to
done.
bow and kneel, and then you're like, oh yeah, you just do a mix of all three. She just laughs again. Well, even though you're one of the awkward ones, at least you're one of the more loyal ones. So tell me, do you not feel anything? Do you not feel like you shouldn't be betraying your own kind?
Oh. It's the Drow. We are Drow.
We is correct.
It's no more life.
Is it now? You do not question much, do you? I applaud your loyalty, and I'll reward it. She then just flicks open like a hand, and you watch as like a purple portal opens up, and you see on the other side of it is your camp, in which currently Servium and Alton are just like giving like treating the wounds on your body and just like applying first aid.
Damn.
And she just says,
loyal.
I have heard everything that I needed to. Do you have any other requests or statements before you go?
I quickly think.
Oh yeah, quick.
What was I thinking? I only typed the egg in the.
Yeah, her eyes are basically red light, green light, so better think quick.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, take your time. Just messing with you.
So she wanted me to betray the top guys. The thing in that place.
Well, betray all of Drowkind by doing that. But that's just a suggestion. All of what she's been saying is, you can do this if you got a better way of doing it. Oh, yeah. Honestly, hit me, but yeah.
I like Vorten. I think he'll trust the decision of a god rather than his own intelligence. Like, he could think of something, but he just trusts that, her wisdom and intelligence is to see the link up the future steps is way further than him, like way more than him. Like he trusts that she's just like 20,000 steps ahead of his thinking. So that's why he may think of something cool that sounds to him, but it may fuck up like maybe 10 steps ahead later, and then it doesn't really work. It will like come to crash, in the future. But like that's why he trusts like whatever she says. It may betray him, but at least he's getting power out of it. If he gets betrayed by others, he gets fucked, you know? Like, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
why
exactly.
he doesn't care. Like, not like he doesn't care, but like, that's his way of logic. Like, like everyone's betrayed him, and he's got nothing out of it. Except with Tol. I mean, she hasn't betrayed him yet, right? Or like, she's like, he just feels like she's toying with him all the time, and he takes it as, you know, just normal. Like, for her. It's offerings for her, I guess. And he gets stronger from it, so that's why he keeps going with it.
I like it.
I wanted to say... Just trying to remember who I am again. Vorten. Ah. I really have a grudge. An itch. Though I'm not acting on it unless it comes in front of me. The opportunity portrays itself right in front of me. But I really want to get back those traitors of mine. My brothers. Specifically, VI. Those two other ones. Oh, wait. Who was the other one? What's the biggest? Earlnet. Or he.
Nelsonis.
I don't really. For me, I don't think I know that Iscadora's bad.
Yeah. They
So
just
I don't
split
think.
up from you.
I don't think
just
they've.
Earlnet and
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't think that they're betraying me or anything. I just see it as they're following the top Iscador Drow. That's okay. You know? So like it doesn't for me it's not betrayal. It's just they're going a different way and I'm going a different way.
Correct.
But like I see Earlnet and Viaje. They're the only two, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, those two. They they were dead. They came back to life from your power. Then they betrayed your power by going their own way. I really have an itch to kill them. But I will not go out of my way to do it. It's you order me. But yes. I just want to have confirmation if unless they're in your plans, then I will not kill them.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Boom.
What'd you get? Oh.
Like 20, boy. I don't know if it's
know,
good or bad or what.
the one role in which would have determined the strength of your boon. You natural 20 then. Well, Mr. Guy, I haven't had to do this in a while, but alright. Yeah, I'll give you this guy. Yeah, this guy's good. Oh yeah. She finishes laughing and then she has her like hands on her like face, like as if like Lelouch recovering from a laugh as well, like that sort of pose. And then she just looks up at you with one eye. It's glowing yellow, a more neutral state of hers. And she says, I notice you've been toying around with a new spell of yours lately. The next time you cast it, let's just say, if this Viaje of yours is a master when at sea, I have looked into this Earlnet that has taken to the skies. Then you will be unparalleled when in land. You will not go out of the way to fight them with this spoon. But should they meet you, you will more than likely be able to kill them with your own power, and with this power as well. And in a speed you aren't expecting, she pushes like onto the air, and you just get shunted into the portal. And then you wake up. You just wake up and you're feeling so fucking sore everywhere. Like you just did a full body workout, and then you rested. It's the next day, and you're like, fuck, everything's sore, and then you just worked out again. That's how bad you feel. You're like, oh man, you're looking at these two that are looking at you. They've done their job, so they're like, they just leave you alone. They're like, all right, he's awake now. Let's just get out of here before they get punished by you.
I did a 1 HP heal to myself.
You do that. It starts to hurt again.
As I just do 1 HP heals to myself all the time, and I always leave myself in pain.
In some pain, yeah. You're actually more used to it than others in that case, and as you do so, your greater fine steed, in which you're able to cast now, right?
Yep.
Your level 2 fine steed, you can now cast it to create and have permanently up a nightmare.
Oh.
That's level 2. For the 4th level, happy birthday. You rolled a natural 20. You get this creature. Check your DMs.
What the fuck? Oh, wait, let me open it. Does it have a picture?
And yeah, I'll send you what it looks like.
I'll just Google. Oh shit. So, Triceratops?
Nah, it's a gargantuan Tyrannosaurus.
What? Wait,
Yo.
what?
Here's a good image. It's an armored gargantuan Tyrannosaurus. Yeah.
Holy.
I mean,
wow. I ain't sneaking anywhere, boy.
yeah. I mean, you said it yourself. You're not. It's not. This isn't here for you to hunt them down. But if they come towards you, they're not winning.
So this is its proper stats that I use?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I see the picture.
Yeah, it is a. Oh yes. By the way, when you summon it, it is a legendary creature.
So it's a legendary actions, is that what it means?
Yes, it has legendary actions when you summon it.
I put it on stream.
Welcome to the big leagues, my guy. Also, Vorten is now level 16.
Oh shit!
Dude,
16.
you could have fucking instantly died by going to Chalt's Realm. You took a gamble.
Yeah. I've learned from what's his name? Don't. Just to push it.
Yeah, you pushed it. Your roll was good. Yeah,
he's
you got paralyzed.
He's been pushing the limits and doing shit, and I'm like I've been going passive, trying to just stay alive to level up, and then now I'm like, nah, I should push to do stuff.
Yeah, even if it means, there's the dice can tell you die. Hey, at least it makes for a good story, right?
Yeah. That's why I was thinking. I was like, stop playing like a fucking player. Like, play for story. I like to play as a player, but like, I should push for story too. Like not to be getting out of character mind. and like
Yeah.
yeah.
Because it's worth it, honestly, because you cement a legacy, like you're part of like the bigger story now, and you know you changed the world, and you're giving me so much more to write and shit because you fucking destroyed the city, for example, like
Yeah.
Daunce's case. Like, oh man,
Yeah.
look, I'm gonna have to do all this writing now, but thanks, you made shit interesting. Same with Vorten. Thank you for doing this. I was honestly, like I said before, there was different successes. I was ready to just permanently injure you
Yeah.
some way. And if you just natural one it, I would have just killed you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And I natural one so
I
much.
had a speech ready for when yeah, she was like gonna kill you and why she was going to kill you.
Yeah.
And it was up to you there to roll initiative, being like, you're now fighting a goddess. Yeah.
Yep. I'll use my hide
And
action.
as for your boons, I was like, I'll just give him some pretty nifty, like, I'll give. I thought about giving you the Kirin version of a nightmare, where it had 9th level spells, but the 9th level spells were just not very good.
So
But then you natural 20, then I'm like, he needs something better. so I'm like, what do I have? And I had this in my back pocket, like I'll give you the sheet to make. Are you already? Where are you? The Drow hero.
Giants.
Character. Sistale. Vorten.
Yeah, like for
I'll just
future
give you a sheet in there.
for
It's called
future
Story.
things if I'm always gonna be I'm never gonna listen to anyone unless like if unless Cholf talks to me. But like I have to I hope that she uses my name so I know it's her.
Yep.
And not some like I'm not getting like charmed by something.
I'll let you know. I'll also just mask it every now and then so people will think you're fucking insane, which is gonna be very good. But yeah, Vorten is gonna you're gonna be so incredibly loyal now because you've met your god and lived.
Yeah, and if anyone knows my name, says it, I'm either gonna kill them. If they say Zephael, like I'm either gonna kill them or like I'll probably hear them out, but I'll probably kill them because they're like probably got into my mind somehow.
Yeah.
Depending on what they say after that.
Yeah. So fill in the stats. Don't worry about doing the attack blocks and whatnot.
Oh, you made a sheet.
Yeah, I made a sheet for you. Fill in the stats. Languages would the only differences is dark vision 120 feet, passive perception 25 for this creature. Languages would be all that Vorten knows.
Are you writing that or just saying it?
I'm saying it for now. I'll write it for you later if you don't remember.
I'll just go back to VOD.
Yeah. I'll just put into your Discord DM, so. Int.
So it acts as like that spell, right? Greater Steed?
Yeah, find Greater Steed. Yeah.
I mean, is it already summoned?
It's not already summoned.
Okay. I just know I can do it.
Yeah, you just know you can do it now. And it has all the traits that it says on there too. Yeah, so it's a siege platform. It can carry up to 6 or medium or smaller creatures on the spec. Siege monster, fear aura, has all that.
Damn.
Cause yeah, honestly, if you see this thing and you're an army, you'd fucking run. These things are like Dreadsorians in the game that I'm playing. So there's like tier 4 units and tier 5 units, shit like that, right?
Yep.
Tier 4 units is already like a squad of vampires. So, like, imagine 20 CR14 vampires, all with legendary actions. A tier 5 unit could be a ancient black dragon. It's pretty good. This was one of the units where I thought if it had its own tier, it could have been, but there's only max tier 5. Dreadsorians are like easily tier 6 units because it can carry the 6 soldiers on its back, and when it got close to something, it ripped it apart. If you saw the damage numbers on this thing.
He's a big boy.
It's a very big boy. So, keep in mind you can be very creative with the siege platform. six medium or smaller creatures on its back is pretty cool, but what if you could just fit something else on it? Maybe, I don't know.
Another one.
Imagine a cannon.
Big ass cannon or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if this dies, I can just summon it again, right?
Yes.
Okay, there, bro. Yeah. Wait, it's concentration.
Yeah.
No, it's not concentration, eh?
It's not concentration.
Fuck,
but you can't summon multiple.
Oh yeah, but like I can like send it off and then just sit back.
Yeah, and then City will be like, "Oh my god, we killed one. Why is there another one?
What's coming?
Yep.
It's coming from the other side." I can like run around the other way while it's
Yeah,
fighting.
exactly. Yeah, and then you come along in like the final push or something, riding it.
It's another one.
I'm glad you
gosh.
immediately figured out how to best use this. Yes, you can just
Oh,
you have a city killing summon.
I finish
That's a natural 20 for you, dude. Yeah. Because the other ones I would have given you would have been just one-time summons. Like I would have given you young black dragon as a one-time summon.
Oh yeah, then it dies.
So it's permanent, but if it dies, it dies.
Okay. Oh, my good luck.
But this
kicked
is
in.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, it kicked in from it. It really needed it.
Yep, and I didn't die.
Okay. Perception. Blind sight. There you go. I put in the only change stats. Everything else is the same.
Cool.
So make sure you put that in.
How far did
homework.
how far did the OP trio get? Me, Alton, and Serbian.
Over here. I scribbled
Over there.
Yeah.
Do we want?
Do you guys see? Do you see where the sheet is?
The sheet.
I put it in.
Oh yeah,
Drow
dinosaur. Yeah, I got it. I'll just do it like afterwards.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
This is where the big war is happening.
What big war?
Aren't they trying to siege this place?
They
Or
would
did
have
they
already
all
done
die?
that while you guys. They would have been doing that. Remember, it was one of the options and paths to go to instead of sailing.
Yeah. So did they all die already, or are they still doing it?
You don't know actually.
Okay.
Actually, no, you would have. They would have finished. They would have done.
They killed it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're finished there. Yeah. So the last of the rebellion is snuffed out, but it did cause a lot of casualties because you weren't there.
Like,
Basically, it finished when and at the moment Vyahe betrayed you guys over here.
do I clean up?
Do you want? I mean, if you want to clean up, sure, but that'll be another session for another time. Basically, you three will be starting there, and then yeah, you're gonna have the the Dread Saurian as your yeah. It's very big, but it's as nimble as I've shown to you on the image there. Like it looks like a nimble creature, right?
Yeah.
But it's huge. It is actually very nimble, like the way it fights as well. So I guess as part of that, plus
We got fucking Alton could make it fly. I mean, Servian.
yeah. Yeah, your mind. I can hear your mind chugging, dude.
Bro, Servian is gonna be good for this shit.
Yeah.
And my guy should have the smarts for it too, because he's 18. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask before I forget. The key, did it disappear? Like she gave it back, and then
She gave it back.
I'll
It's
look-
no longer called the super key. It's now you now have a key to the hidden moon.
okay, key.
You're the
to
only
hidden-
person in 1,000 years with access to a realm. But the tricky bit is finding a door to a realm in the first place now.
Can I do like like when I come back, I want to do like a ritual, and like
Ceremony.
like a ceremony. Kick W.
That's why you took it, right?
I'll probably heal myself a bit more,
Hmm.
and Servium and Alton, they'll probably be like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Quiet, hold on, I need to do this," and I'm gonna like get my like just kneel down, I guess, and like I'll cast darkness. Alton can want to see this. Alton can see everything that's happening. I do this for when I do my divine divinity, channel divinity, and I do my potions. I cast darkness, just because it's like I feel like to do, because in my mind, Vorten has like a spider in his, or like a spider in his heart, like on his heart, and like
Yeah.
that's how he's.
Hunter style.
That's how he gets his paladin powers, but and because Tol's on his heart, like literally, like a spiderling, and then ever since he got those extra powers, it's been cocooned by her, ready to be eaten once I die, you know, because that's how spiders do.
That's cool.
So like
Yeah.
I know it's cocooned now because that's how I do my how I get my poison. Do you remember how I get my poison? Get it from my
by
blood.
just using your blood.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll do my darkness. I go down, and I'll like say some ritual chants, and I'm gonna I get my dagger out, my 12th dagger, and I like stab this. This is what I usually do. I stab myself in the chest where my heart is. Then it like opens up, and then I can't see, but the viewer sees the spider inside. The heart's cocooned with all the spider web and stuff, and I'm gonna like hold the key and then put it inside and like give it to the spider to hold. And I'm like, and then I'm like in my mind, I'll say like some more chants, be safe in the grasp of Choth, and stay hidden. And then I'm just gonna leave, and then put my dagger back, do some more chanting kind of thingy. Then my wound will close, and then stop darkness once it's finished. And then I start talking to the others and answer the. Oh, would I tell them? I wouldn't tell them.
What do you tell them?
I wouldn't tell them. I wouldn't tell them specifics, but I'll be like, brothers. Plans have changed. And I just sat in there.
Plans have changed.
And
And that's
yeah, then it
yeah.
zooms out and you just see him laughing. that Vorten laugh as the camera zooms out and him laughing, and Alton and Servian going, huh?
Huh?
This guy's crazy.
But boy, plans have indeed changed.
Fuck
Yeah, you can
yeah.
honestly. I mean, yeah, he needed something to help you with that cauldron of death, like run. So yeah,
If we're gonna go
and
there.
that could be it too. You're even gonna go there now.
I
So
feel
yeah,
like,
it'll be interesting to know what your next plans will be, if any.
if any, I might.
Uh,
And the egg is
yeah,
with me, right?
yeah, eggs with you.
Okay.
It's not warm. You can now cultivate it.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah. It was just you were just carrying around the dead egg before.
Warm, alive now. Egg.
Egg. Yeah, dude. But that's where
Yeah.
we'll end it. I will, over the coming week, just remind me so you can actually just tell them, oh yeah, different plans and stuff. To just remind me to set up like a chat for you guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, yeah, honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing what you'll do, how you'll do.
Yep. Oh, did those other two level up from Savages?
Ah,
Nope. God damn it. Yeah, thanks for the session. Got lots to think about.
yeah. If you need help, please ask Daunt. Nah, everyone can help with that sort of shit now, but yeah.
Yeah, I want to try
That'll be
like
interesting.
surprise. Oh, like yeah. They've been pushing me
Yeah.
to try think of stuff and do stuff, and so they
I
haven't
mean,
been. But like I've just been watching them, and I've been like watching them and been like, man, I should do stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you did. Fucking, it worked.
Wait,
I mean, I had my doubts. I'm like, oh man, what if he like doesn't roll? Well, good enough.
what if he rolls like
And then,
normal?
yeah. Honestly, like that's why I prepared for a bit like early on, right? Like I was like just saying like thinking to myself, what should I say? Like after the session as well, I'm gonna say like the story writes itself. I've always just been sticking to roles, bad or good. You know me, right? Like no
Yeah.
hard feelings, yada yada yada. Nah, fucking nah, Dread Saurian. There you go.
Oh, ability score improvement is my next thing. Like Cavalier.
Oh, nah, it wouldn't be helpful too much.
It's
Unless
too
you
big.
it's yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah,
way too big.
I
Even
can't
if you
reach
use
that
a
shit.
lens, yeah, you can't reach anything. Cavalier Paladin's good, actually. Decent multi-class like combo, but not with that. I think.
I'm gonna just use it as a servant and just make it go off. Do some destruction. 1 week cooldowns on both levels. Right. So 2. Oh man.
Yeah. Well done. Well done indeed.
What to do? Base improvement. You do know I got
Hmm?
yeah, I use 1 key. It's not a yeah, I got 2 keys left.
You got 2 keys left.
Yeah.
Oh, then you got 2 keys left. Sure.
Okay.
But like it's on like it's on you. It's not on Vorten. It's on like friendly. You.
Oh.
So you can. Yeah, yeah. Did I fail to
Nah.
explain that bit?
I wanna be the bad guy. Because I think everyone's oh wait, everyone's kind of chaotic.
Yeah, honestly, it can be. You can just surprise people in the good playthroughs too with the super key all of a sudden.
It's just because
Like,
everyone usually.
like not to save like the party and anything, because he could still fucking instantly die if you, like, punch them all through into like a godly realm. But imagine using it not for like escaping, but all of a sudden they need a solution. But I mean, they have a problem, but they need a solution, and all of a sudden you're like, maybe I know a guy that could help. I just happen to have this. And you just use the super key to access the realm and just ask them directly.
It's like da, 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 da.
Yeah, but like in both comedic and like mind blowing sort of like revelation that you have it. Yeah, I'll let you think up on that for now. Yeah, I'm gonna have work early in the morning, so I'm gonna go. All right, GG's, dude.
Yeah, well, GG. Thanks for the
Easy,
sesh. Yeah, I'll see you
no problem. Talk
next
for like
week.
an hour. Yeah.
Oh, was it? Shit.
Yeah, I mean, 1v1 sessions normally are like pretty fast, but I actually managed to talk for like an hour straight.
Yeah, I was thinking it'll be finished fast, like as soon as you started like describing that we're on the like on the thing, and I was like, this is gonna be pretty quick if we do if we do a talk.
Yeah, not that quick it seems, but yeah. Anyway, yep, GG. Same shit as next week. Hopefully, we have more than just I mean less than just Ezekiel missing out, so we can actually get the heist going.
Yeah, see.
Alright.
Catch you,
GG's,
G.
dude.
Later, have
Take
fun
care.
at work, man.
Alright, I'll try.
Later.
Later.